Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. The drive starts with a run by White. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now Brady. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he is going to lose yardage here. Brady going to go on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with a football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it, and that will force a turnover on downs. So their first drive of the game already trailing, having given up points. A little surprised that they went for it, right?
Maybe the big guy, the head coach, senses this is going to be a shootout type of a game, that they've got to match them point for point, as opposed to, hey, we'll get them later. Maybe he just has that sense, and that's why he decided to go for it there.
The tackle made by Zion McCollum.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down. Jackson now. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Play action. Now Jackson. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage. And that throw had no shot.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Jackson. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Again, Jackson. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll run with Dobbins. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. One more time with Dobbins. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins punching it in from a yard away. And the Ravens have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
Tucker in the kickoff for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes the return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They stay on the ground with White. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
They do go for it. It's Brady. Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Second and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 27 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here this first half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
Yeah, and your experience led you to say that, because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league, but this one feels pretty darn secure. And here's the other part. Even when people chip away at it, it forces you into being almost perfect on the other side, doesn't it, in order to try and mount a comeback.
Justin Tucker in the kickoff for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down. To throw, it's Brady. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. On the move past the 40. Down the right sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 45 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. White is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Now receiver in motion left. White. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll try and run it with White. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Facing this big first half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it. The quick slant caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Tom Brady with a touchdown pass to Chris Godwin. And the Buccaneers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. extra point put through by Suckup, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Taken from about the 12.
Just as Hill returns, the Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Shaquille Barrett. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carping them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50 51 52 53 54 55 56 57 58 59 60 61 62 63 64 65 66 67 68 69 70 71 72 73 74 75 76 77 78 79 80 81 82 83 84 85 86 87 88 89 90 91 92 93 94 95 96 97 98 99 100 101 102 103 104 105 106 107 108 109 110 111 112 113 114 115 116 117 118 119 120 121 122 123 124 125 126 127 128 129 130 131 132 133 134 135 136 137 138 139 140 141 142 143 144 145 146 147 148 149 150 151 152 153
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. This is intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Bucs are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that. But I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Brady's throw on target to Godwin here. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Brady gives this to White. And able to get this to the 31. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the 31, Brady. This is caught by Evans. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
On play action, now Brady. And he holds it in for a Buccaneer touchdown. Cade Otton, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bucs get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
This is why a lot of play callers will play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebacker just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
Extra point up.
I'm just giving the leprechaun a game.
Back within a touchdown at 21-14.
I repeat, I'm just giving little leprechaun a game. I didn't really come out really hard, but we're going to try to finish this thing and get us a win.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Jackson's throw taken in by Watkins here. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 32-yard line.
A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Now it's Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw is Jackson. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A touchdown the differential, a 7-point game as we get back underway in quarter number 3. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Trailing here in the third, and that run might just be the spark that this offense needs.
And don't you just get the sense that he's going around not just in the huddle, but looking over at the bench and saying, ball, give me the ball. Let me carry this thing home.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Opting to run again here with White. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Here's Brady to throw. He's got Perriman. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 22 yards there, a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll try the right side here with Fournette. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. 2nd down, back to Fournette.
Damn.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. In motion left goes a tight end. Brady. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
Slants are so tough to cover because everything happens so fast. But sometimes it happens too fast for the guy catching the ball because all of his movements have to be quick off the line of scrimmage, and then all of a sudden the ball's right on top of you. And maybe he got a little bit ahead of himself there.
Yeah, a lot of times coming in with good pace, and he dropped it. They'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucks try
to go quick. He's doubling everybody. This garbage ass doubling everybody. You got to go quick.
Tried to go for it on 4th down. They've only converted once, Charles.
And obviously not a good percentage. And if you're going to go for it on 4th down, you think that you've got the right play dialed up. You can't be stopped. Your momentum's going to keep going. But 1 for 4, that tells you that you need to look at things in a different way, and you need to tip your cap to the defense. They've done a great job.
Oh, it was hit at the line of scrimmage and intercepted. That's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
Well, the offense, Charles, they were flirting with disaster, already backed up deep in their own territory. So the interception and the pick 6 ensued. That was a big play.
It certainly was, and the short field gave him the rare opportunity to take it all the way back and quickly. And once he saw that he had open field, there's no way he's going to let that opportunity slip away, and finds his way into the end zone.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
Taken from about the 12. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick 6, being chased out left. And this is caught by Watkins. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9.
Jackson on the give to
You got to be kidding me.
Oh, he's got a little
You got to be kidding me, man.
Past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Now Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews.
Damn, I was looking over there.
And he's going to get this down near the 25. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left.
On the counter now, it's Dobbins.
Hey, get that ball.
Effort there on the strong run. And then drop just inside of the 20. On 2nd down and 4, Jackson steps away to his left. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
Dobbins running out of the gun.
They didn't get that ball.
He movers his way down to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. And that's going to leave him with just one timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Ravens have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Tucker now to add the point after. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Makes the score Ravens 28, Buccaneers 21.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
On first down, Brady. Airing this one out for Evans.
Oh, you got to be kidding me, man. You got to be kidding me. You don't let him know. Not you. You don't let him know.
Big play, but he could not pull it in.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it.
Unfortunately for him, incomplete. You don't let nobody knock the ball out your motherfucking hand. What's going on? You don't let nobody knock no ball.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. He's got a man, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That goes for a gain of 31.
He's been a one-man dynamo on this drive so far. You know the other receivers would love to get involved. But right now, his skill and his play has his team in a great position to put 6 points on the board.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. On second down, they'll run with White, able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
The offense on third down tonight, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. To throw is Brady. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Cameron Brate from 13 yards out. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to drop those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. But if you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough. They couldn't handle it. It worked out for 6. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
Ay, 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 ay,
And that one bounces
get
out
one
of
of
the
them.
end zone,
Let me
so
get
we'll
this
start the
time
drive
for
at the
make it
25
stick.
on the touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And the Buccaneers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back in Tennessee. Coach Major used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Getting in there for the tackle, Marcus Williams.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Throwing on 2nd and 8, Brady. Looking for Perriman there, he's got him.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Here's Brady. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. Brady going to go on fourth down. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down, as that'll be a gain of 15 on fourth. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the fourth down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
Heady play. Heady play. Heady play. Big boy. Come on in, big boy. Let's go.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Fournette running right. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop.
We ain't got no timeout.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
We ain't got no timeout.
Run the bell 3 times.
This garbage is.
But guess what? Your ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. They'll run it again with Fournette. And not able to break away this time, as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It was Chuck Clark coming up to make the tackle.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There's absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. They run straight ahead here with White. And he's brought down. 111 yards for him on the ground.
He's something else. He's all time.
He's hit the holes. He's been quick. He's been decisive. And he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Ooh, I could have scored, but I tried to break it on down. I had a little leprechaun. No chance. At luck. No. Not this nigga. What a run. What a run. What a design play call from the booth. Hall called the play. Brady run my offense.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts,
tickets.
as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on first and goal. And they will take a knee and set up what would be a potential game-winning field goal try.
Woo! Boy, you good, boy.
And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. On now is Ryan Suckup for the field goal try. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And it'll be a hot
What a game. What a game. What a game.
So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And we talked so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
Wow. 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 That did it right here. Way to beat out Team Cal. Way to beat out. Shut him out in the fourth, 10-0. Way to beat out. Ooh, you didn't have it, but they got me one time. The referees might have missed it. But hell, they done got me one time. Hell, this them paying me back. Strong hand break. Strong hand break. Man, what a game. Leprechaun. Down 21. Came all the way back on Leprechaun. Wow. 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 12, 20. Damn, 3 picks. I didn't know the nigga threw 3 picks. Look at Tough P, man. Look at Tough P. Acting an ass out there. But Shrek, look at Shrek, man. Shrek out there balling. Dave. Man. Wow. Wow.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East Coast and 6'4's hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. Neither one play games when swinging for them fences. We want the finer things that's expensive. They hit them either close range or at a distance. If God for me, why bother? I got my game from the Godfather. Top of the food chain, rock bottom. And handle my business when it was my problem. G. Flossing with a gold chain. I got my Turkish rope with matching gold things. Bomber jacket in the winter, it's a cold game. I met some East Coast up in Spokane. Some of the realest in this dope game. I got my curly top looking like special ed. Clean fade on the side, bumping that red head. Clean tags when I ride, ducking the feds. East Coast, they get that bread. You end up dead. Them West Coast, they leave that spray. And now you got calling your dread head.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted.
Still trying to the riches.
East Coast and 6'4's hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. 4th and inches. I'm finna hit a lick and handle business. I got her down, she real vicious. Rock-a-bye, baby, no witness. This is not even a conflict. You on nonsense. Got the same way in Brooklyn and Compton. But with that gang, then make a profit. On top, stay poppin'. Look. See, I was the high school slick Rick, I was styling. Fat gold chain with an African medallion. Hip-hop connoisseur and rolling 20 crippin'. Rap game real tight, freestyle was magnificent. All about the clout and all about my dividends. Them older couldn't tell me different. I need a roundaway girl to live in. Showtime at the Apollo. I'm about the bottle. Take 2 and pour out a little for my who won't live to see tomorrow.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted.
Your goals, I'm bringing my game. All of that talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. You hear the crowd, they screaming my name. I got the stadium going insane. Done with the talking, it ain't no discussion. You started, I finished, put me in the game. Put me in the game. Yeah, put me in the game. All of that talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. Hey, coach. Put me in the game. They put me in, so I'm going in. You play for fun, I'm playing to win. Back on the wall, I'm ready for war. If I beat them before, I can beat them again. They thought I was done, I went on a run and beat all the odds and got even again. Watch what you say, I'm not one of them. When I jump in my bag, I could jump out the gym. Take a look at my legacy, I gotta let them see I'm out here winning, cause I'm on a mission. Put me in the game, cause the way I'm feeling, I honestly do not see no competition. I gotta get it, so it ain't no quitting. We jumped off the benches and jumped in the trenches. No one is better than all of us, and that's why all of us been winning from the beginning. It's more than a care, don't play with my name. You come with your goons, I'm bringing my game. All of that talking just sound like a show, I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. You hear the crowd, they screaming my name. I got the stadium going insane. Done with the talking, it ain't no discussion. You started, I finished, put me in the game. Put me in the game. Yeah, put me in the game. All of that talking just sound like a show, I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. Hey coach, put me in the game. More than a game, don't play with my name. You come with your goons, I'm bringing my game.
Okay, Florin Decor, show me what you got. This says spa day all day. This modern look is so me. I'm still grown, trending on budget.
At Florin Decor, with our high-quality selection and everyday low prices, your upgrade has never been more you. Explore Florin Decor today.
Feeding time in the morning is very exciting. I used to feed out 3 in 1. This wasn't my preference. My product meal or corn gluten meal. When I look at the ingredients of the Blue Light Protection formula, these are all things that I want to feed my dogs. It feels good feeding them something that I know is good for them.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East Coast and 6'4" hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. Neither one play games when swinging for them fences. We want the finer things that's expensive. They hit them either close range or at a distance. If God for me, why bother? I got my game from the Godfather. Top of the food chain, rock bottom. And handle my business when it was my problem. G. Flossing with a gold chain. I got my Turkish rope with matching gold things. Bomber jacket in the winter, it's a cold game. I met some East Coast up in Spokane. Some of the realest in this dope game. I got my curly top looking like special ed. Clean fade on the side, bumping that red head. Clean tags when I ride, ducking the feds. East Coast, they get that bread. Put you in the dead. The West Coast, they leave that spray. And now you got calling your dread head.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted.
Still trying to the riches.
East Coast and 6'4" hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. 4th and inches. I'm finna hit a lick.
Hey, this is Tim at Blacktail Studio, and this week I built a table so big I have to sell my old forklift to buy a new forklift, and absolutely everything goes wrong with this build. 150, 180, and I put my finish on, and I get a lot of questions. People ask, well, why don't I go from 100 to 180, or why don't I just start at 180? That's kind of a longer, more boring conversation, but the short answer is that's how the sandpaper is designed to be used. It's supposed to go up by those grit increments. Also, I get questions. People ask, why don't I go to 400 grit, or why don't I go to 1,000 or 4,000 grit? And the short answer is you get better protection with this particular finish, leaving it at those lower grits. If you use this on like a 4, for example, they recommend leaving it at like 100 to 120 grit. Now, you might think that this looks a little shocking, and this is Rubio Monaco. This is one of those colors. I've never used one of those colors on a full-size table before, and yes, it does look like black paint right now. I was a little nervous. I was glad that I did those samples because those gave me a much better idea what to expect. So I knew it wasn't going to look like black paint like it looks right here, but I will admit I was slightly nervous at this point. When I was making those samples, I tried a number of different methods to get the desired look that we wanted, and the look that we liked best was achieved by letting this finish sit for a day or two, coming back, sanding with a maroon pad like I do normally with my tables, then we add one coat of the Rubio Pure, and this Pure is just the natural, no colors, no dyes, no stains added. What this does was it leaves the color, the look that we like, but brings out that natural grain to the living room without having to use anybody else. And a couple problems with that is I am, first off, not strong enough to move this table on my own. Second off, these particular clients are in Florida, so that means I got to ship it, which I usually have to ship, and it's something that's always really stressful. So I build an absolute world-class crate. I might not be a world-class woodworker, but I build world-class crates, and the styrofoam foam is something that I have really become fond of, and you can actually cut it with a table saw, but there is one potential problem. Anybody know what happens? If you own a saw stop, there's a decent chance you've seen this before, and if you don't know, a saw stop is a table saw that won't cut you, so as soon as it senses conductivity, whether that's your finger or apparently a piece of foil on an insulation board, it'll stop.
Alright, I hope you guys appreciate what I do for you, and I intentionally triggered this saw stop to show you just how this cartridge works. And
it's been like a year and a half in the process of making this table, so if there's a frequent question that keeps coming up, I'll make sure to include that in the blog. I'll also try to answer it in the comments. And if you want to know what this looked like side by side with the previous kind of sister slab for this table, there it is. One of them's very red. The other one kind of looks purple-ish in this camera, which doesn't look so much like that in person, but in the end, I would love to know what you guys think, and I always try to give a little bit of credit to people who make it all the way to the end of the video. So start your question with either better or worse to let me know what you think of this color.
It's more than a game, don't play with my name. You come with your goons, I'm bringing my game. All of that talking just sound like a show, I'm just letting you know that I'm
6 months ago, I made the biggest mistake of my woodworking career. Now I have one chance for redemption. It